Sniper Tarot. I'm here to do a timeless pick a card for you. It's been a while since I've done one of these. So this is going to be a general reading that may or may not resonate with you, but you need to decide on what pile that you want to go with. Pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. I will put the timestamps in the comment section so you can fast forward to that. I pre-shuffled and meditated on your cards prior to putting them down, and I will meet you at pile 1. Okay, for pile 1, let's take a look at your cards here. So we have the Hangman, Pisces energy in the upright position. We have the Nine of Wands in the upright position, and we have the High Priestess in the upright position. So pile 1, it looks like you are utilizing some type of intuition to go inward here and to really see things in a different perspective. You may be taking some time out at this time to really reflect on all that you've done. You've been working hard towards some type of creative or some type of task here, and you've been using your intuition along the way. You could be seeing things in a different perspective by taking a moment and looking at all that you've done. You may be feeling in a way that you need to reflect and really use your intuition to guide you towards that 10 of Wands here, that completion of something. So you're kind of gathering all that you've done so far. You're almost to the end, and you're taking a moment to really reflect on all that you've done. And you may be seeing things in a different perspective. Let's do a little bit of clarification here for you, pile 1. Please clarify the Hangman. Again, this is Pisces energy. We have the Ace of Wands. Please clarify the Nine of Wands. We have the Five of Swords. And clarify the High Priestess, please. And we have the Star card. Okay. So this is Aquarius energy. In the back of the deck, we do have the Fool card. So what you don't see as a new beginning is going to be happening for you. But what I'm seeing here is that when you're looking at things in a new perspective here, you may see that you may have already gotten to that new beginning. You may be seeing things in a new perspective where you're like, I've already completed that task. I've already done this. Is what I'm feeling from the Ace of Wands in the reverse position. So it's like, you don't need to start the new beginning as you are already here. What you don't see is that you are already in your new beginning. You are already on to the next thing. You are already on to the next adventure. And I feel like there's conflict here in your thought pattern because you have not completed to the 10. Although, when you sit back and contemplate and look at all you've done, you realize that you have completed everything. So there's a little bit of conflict within at this time about not being able to, you feel like you haven't completed something all the way. But what you're seeing here and seeing things in a new perspective is that you have completed it. You are now on to the new beginning with the Fool card in the shadow here is what you don't see. And intuitively, you have a wish fulfillment here. You have fulfilled a wish that you've wanted to, a task that you've wanted to do for quite some time that has been a wish fulfillment for you. This is Aquarius energy here. So it definitely feels like you really had to sit back and look and say, hey, I've done everything that I could do in this matter. And you feel like maybe one wand is missing, but it really isn't. It's just conflict within. When you really sit back and look at the bigger picture here and all that you've done, what you'll see as you're looking at it in a new perspective is that you've already moved on to something new. You've already completed this task and you're on to your new beginning here. And I'm curious as to see what the T is on this matter and what this is about. So let's pull a card from What's the T Oracle card deck to see what the T is in this matter. What is the T? What is this? Please clarify what the T is in this matter. What has come to completion? And to move on to the new beginning, what is it? What is the T in this situation? Okay, so yeah. So it seems like you could be dealing, what the T is behind all of this is maybe you're thinking that you haven't completed everything because you might have people that are seeing your what you've done and all that you've accomplished, and you could have some haters behind it as well. Or you could be looking at somebody else that completed all 10 wands and feeling like, I did not get my happiness because I did not get all 10 wands. But as you sit back and look back at all that you've accomplished, all the tasks that you put into achieving what you've done, and you look at it in a new perspective, you'll see that you have completed the task. You have the happiness, okay? You don't have to be envious of other people. You have used your intuition to make your wishes come true. So this conflict that I see here is within. So you need to get outside of your head here, pile one. So that's the message that I have for you, pile one. I hope that you enjoyed it. I'm going to move on to pile two. Pile two, we're here to look at your cards now. So thank you for being here, and you've picked pile two. So let's take a look at your cards. First card we have is the Ace of Cups in the reverse position. The next card we have is the Queen of Swords, and we have the Hermit card in the upright position. So pile two, it looks like there's been some type of loss of love or emotion within some type of dynamic. It doesn't have to necessarily be love, but there's been some type of loss. It could be a job, it could be love, it could be lots of different things. But I definitely see a loss or an ending of some type of relationship here. With the Queen of Swords here in the center of your reading, I feel like this is you. You are being strong through this change, through this loss. You can see that the way that she looks here is like she knows that something is closing, something has changed, but she is eager to look towards the new beginning here. And at this time, pile two, you could be going within and connecting to spirit with the Hermit here and really following your intuition and guiding you towards your new beginning. So let's do a little bit of clarification here. Please clarify the Ace of Cups, please. You have the Four of Cups. We have the Seven of Pentacles. And we have the Six of Pentacles. In the back of the deck, we do have the Five of Swords. So for what you don't see, there is conflict that you may have been dealing with. And it might have been conflict within some type of emotional relationship where the person feels like they're offering you love, but you're turning your back on them. There is a loss of love here. Or a loss of emotion when it comes to dealing with this situation. And you're really sitting back and you're not really taking what they're offering at this time because there has been a loss of emotion. It feels like you're being strong in the change that you're going through, and you're really gathering all your resources here with the Seven of Pentacles here. You're putting all your ducks in a row in order to move on to your new beginning. With the Hermit card being clarified by the Six of Pentacles, it feels like you have a lot of people that are really cheering for you in a way. They are helping you. I feel like people could be helping you financially to move on to your new beginning. You could also be dealing with somebody from your past also coming back around in order to help you. So yeah, pile two, it looks like you're definitely gone through some type of loss of emotion or feelings towards someone or something, and you now are turning your back on that. You're looking ahead to a new beginning, and you're gathering all the resources that you need. And it could be financial resources that you're gathering. But you need to and know that there are people here that are offering to help you as well. So going within, you have really manifested this abundance. In other words, with the Five of Swords in the shadow for what you don't see, I feel like this conflict has to do with the loss here. So that is your messages, pile two. I'd like to see what the T is in this situation, just to get a little further message for you. What is the T in this situation? Okay. So it looks like you may have been dealing with somebody that it seems like it deals with the loss here of emotion towards this person, and not really taking what they're offering, because there's no facts, never has the facts, makes shit up, and there's lies with this situation. So whatever the loss is here, that the thing that you're moving on from, it's because there's no facts, never has the facts, makes shit up, or there's lies that are underneath it. So that's the T in this situation. So it looks like it's good that you're moving on from this situation, and it looks like abundance is going to be coming your way, pile two. So I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. I'll move on to pile three. Okay, pile three, it's you are up. So let's take a look at your cards. We have the Eight of Pentacles in the upright position, the Eight of Swords in the reverse position, and the Three of Cups. So pile three, it looks like you've been really nurturing something for some time here, as I see growth with nurturing. I'm definitely seeing with the Eight of Swords here, pile three, that you are really seeing things how they really are at this time. You're nurturing things, you're seeing things how they really are. And I definitely feel like a lot of happiness is going on here with the Three of Cups. You could be celebrating an achievement. You're seeing things how they really are, and you're nurturing something so that it grows to fruition. It could be something like a job. You're really putting the energy into a creative project, something like that, where you're seeing the prosperity of what you've been nurturing, and you're really seeing things how they are, and you're celebrating behind it. Let's take a look and clarify what this is about. Please clarify the Eight of Pentacles, please, Spirit. We have the Ten of Wands in the reverse position. We have the King of Cups in the reverse position. And we have the Three of Cups here. Let's clarify the Three of Cups with the Queen of Cups in the reverse position. Back of the deck, we do have the Four of Cups. So it looks like what you don't see is you could have been contemplating on taking somebody's offer, but it seems like you're really not taking that offer. It feels like you have your own emotions, your own things that you're dealing with, and you really don't need anyone's help at this time. It feels like you've been nurturing something that is really growing here. You no longer are feeling a burden or overwhelmed by something. You're no longer feeling overwhelmed, as you can see the growth in what you've been nurturing here. You are seeing things how they really are at this time. You're really seeing the reality of the situation. And I definitely feel that you're seeing the reality perhaps of somebody that maybe isn't necessarily true to what they say. You're seeing the reality of a situation. You've been really nurturing. It feels like you maybe are nurturing and growing within here. This could be something within you feeling like you may have been giving more self-love to yourself here, pile three. You're no longer feeling overwhelmed. You're really seeing things how they really are. You could be really seeing this King of Cups for who they really are, which is not a real, this is an irresponsible, kind of cruel person. You're really seeing hard facts here. With the Queen of Cups in the reverse position, I really feel like you're celebrating to the fact that you are finally free from the burden at this time. Let's see what the T is on this situation for you, pile 3. What is the T in this situation? Okay, so we pulled the card always partying. So you could be stepping out at this time, really feeling good about yourself, giving yourself a lot of self-love. It could be the T is that this person, this King of Cups, you're really seeing things, seeing them for who they really are, is they are a partier. They're always looking for a good time here. This could also mean that you are ready to celebrate an accomplishment, is what I'm feeling here, as you've been nurturing something very much so. So take it as it resonates here. But you could also been dealing or seeing somebody for who they really are here, and it could be that they're always partying. So take what resonates, leave the rest here. But I definitely feel like you are celebrating life at this time because you're really nurturing and loving yourself here. So that's the message I have for you. I hope that you enjoyed the messages. Again, I will link those timestamps in the comments. I hope you have a wonderful day. Namaste.